Hey, Ag Teacher Thoughts here. We made it down to Twin Falls for the Idaho FFA State Convention. It was a long drive, about 9 hours for us with all the other stops. We teamed up with another chapter to get down here, so we actually did carpool to get here, which was pretty cool. So we've got between the two chapters, we've got about 30 students here hanging out at FFA State Convention. It doesn't actually start till tomorrow. Right off the bat, we have some kids that are competing. We've got a bunch of students that are going to be going and doing livestock judging. So they're going to look at the marketability of various species of livestock. So sheep, pigs, cows, maybe even goats. But they're going to go ahead and look at those and see whether or not they make a good market animal and place them in order. And then they're going to give reasons. If you know what reasons are, you know. But that's one thing. About an hour later, our next group goes and does poultry judging. So we look at further processed poultry parts. We look at chicken eggs. We look at chicken carcasses. We don't get a look at live chickens this year, but normally we would actually judge the quality of a laying hen and the quality of usually a fryer or a broiler, whichever one they bring in there. So our next group does that. Then we just kind of run into all sorts of leadership activities, and there's workshops. Our main session starts. We hear from some various speakers. Usually we hear from a governor, so I'm really hopeful that we're going to see our governor of Idaho here again. Kind of a tradition for leadership to show up because, you know, this is a youth leadership organization, and what better way for them to experience leadership than to see their leadership come and talk to them, take time out of their busy schedule. I know Governor Little has just finished signing a bunch of bills last week. Some more funding for career and tech, which is really cool. And then some more funding to help pay salaries of teachers, to retain and recruit. I know everybody hears the comments all the time, teachers don't get paid enough, teachers don't get paid enough. Dude, yeah. Imagine going and get a bachelor's degree and a master's degree and earning like $38,000 a year. That's a lot of schooling, and you're going to put a lot of money into that. And then this job is a lot of extra time. So, you know, it's a lot of work. It is definitely something where you've kind of dedicated your life to that. And to not get paid back, at least rapidly, and live under that debt's really hard. So yeah, we do need to have more funding for teachers, and we do need to have more career and tech teachers out there. So his signing of that bill is really going to help. One of the bills for career and tech, it's going to provide some revitalization funds. So take some of our more rural schools, like mine, hopefully, cross my fingers, and give us a chance to rework our program, update our building, get new tools, bring it into a modern facility. I know my building really hasn't been touched since the 80s. I was in junior high in the 80s. So we're really hoping to improve and grow our program there. So yeah, this is a really big deal for us, coming down here for leadership and all sorts of activities. The chapter that we came with, they've got a public speaker that's going to be giving a speech at a state level, which is pretty cool. And they have a parliamentary procedure team that is competing at a state level. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on down here. Our chapter, those of you from the chapter that are listening, we are receiving an award down here. We have a membership award that we're going to be getting for a growth in membership. I got to pick two students that get to go walk on stage in front of 3,500 people, which is going to be pretty exciting for them. I haven't decided who I'm going to send yet. We get to do a service project while we're down here. So there is an organization that collects Christmas presents, and they're going to sort those. And then on Saturday, it's a little late. Well, maybe it's Friday. I don't know. It's on my schedule, but we're going to go to that place that sorts the Christmas presents. We're going to help them out, also fill a whole bunch of Easter eggs. So hopefully it's like they're going to go drop them off in people's yards or something. Yeah. Oh, and a tour. We got to go tour an industry while we're down here. So we're going to do an industry tour. So there's really a lot of stuff that the FFA students do. They leave the hotel at 7 o'clock in the morning. We come back to the hotel at like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. They are busy, busy, busy the entire time, which is really cool. But yeah, so this is what we're doing right now. Figured I'd just give kind of an update for that, and I'll shoot some more videos as we go along. All right. Ag Teacher Thoughts out. Thanks for checking in.